Hello, everyone, and welcome to Creative Minds, episode 2. Hey, Brian. Hey, Emilio. How you guys doing?
How's it
Good,
going?
good.
How's
How
it
you doing,
going?
bro? Good, good.
It's been an active week. Quite a lot has been happening. I'm not sure if you guys heard about the crash. Not the crash, per se, but quite a lot of stocks had to dip down today, partially because of some feedback or information coming from the Feds, and then also just the overall market, just the sentiment right within the market, and stocks were dropping, left and right, and as well as the some of the cryptocurrencies, dropping up to almost like 9% or 10%. What do you guys think about what is happening right now in the space, and is that any indication of progress, or are we going backwards here?
I'm just kind of seeing, this the Omicron variant starting to come out now, and it's just kind of re-affecting the market like how it did last year when everything shut down, and then the market kind of dipped. So there's a lot of blood out right now. Just people are unsure, so that makes the market unsure. And especially, we saw what happened last time. A lot of people pulled out a lot of money because they weren't unsure. They want to have that money on hand just in case the market drops again like that. But yeah, it's bleeding right now. I'm trying to hemorrhage the wound. So that's hard.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I think
Emilio,
that
man.
with everything, I think that goes up must come down. What's down,
I
only
like
one way
that.
to go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but the thing is, it is a steady rise. So that's what we've seen with the crypto. That is mostly a steady rise. So that's the important thing that we have to see is the data that's coming back, which is the steady rise of the coin. So a little setback is not much. You just gotta weigh it out. Keep putting more. Buy at the bottom, sell at the top. So that's
That's right.
basically it. Just that's it.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. Hey, just like every other show, this our show today. It's gonna have the same, three segments that we normally have, but we have something special today that we're gonna be, showing our audience, and it's really gonna be zooming down on the on how to create an account, right, within on one of the cryptocurrency platforms. But first of all, we are going to discuss, what are some of the what are some of the ways, or how do you use cryptocurrency, right, to invest? I mean, a lot of people have heard about Robinhood, Cashapp, Crypto.com, Binance, and quite a slew of other platforms. So how do you use these cryptocurrencies, or who do you use to invest? Brian.
So, bro, I use I began with Robinhood. So Robinhood initially began with stocks, and then I noticed that the crypto was on there as well. So that's where I originally began. And then once I kind of dabbled in a little bit, that's when I started listening to videos about like the different actual crypto platforms that solely sell crypto only, and then you can send it to different wallets. You can actually pay people with that. And that's when it evolved to like crypto.com and Coinbase and Binance and all those things. But those are my favorite too. So I always have to say Robinhood and crypto.com especially.
Okay. All right. Emilio, I know you have a different take on this though, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's a different because when I first started, I started off with the Cash App. Kept hearing so much about it. The Cash App that everybody's doing. Cash App,
Yeah.
it's easier and it's friendly. It's a friendly using, platform.
Right.
So
Right.
I started off with that, and then I started doing stocks. Stocks started doing like the Bitcoin, but then I came across Robinhood. And that made it even. It was like a cherry on top for me because I started looking a little bit more into like the Ethereum. I started like digging more into that. So, but those are my two right now that I've done, and I'm jumping into the crypto.com now, which is gonna be a easier transition for me, knowing the in and outs of a little bit with the Robinhood, which is I'm
Yeah.
able to like the different going with the market, and at the same time with the altcoins and Bitcoin that's going on in Robinhood. And now that you're able to use a debit card and how to use that, and how to utilize it to your own benefit,
Right.
opposed to you from a bank. So that's where I'm at right now, and then just the learning curve, of what's going on with the different platforms, you know.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
something important actually that I just learned, and I came across that today. It's what they're trying to do with the Cash App and like PayPal and Venmo. That now, like if you I think if you're like over $600 a year on a yearly basis on a calendar, now I think the IRS wants you to do a 1099 off that now, but it's
They want
still,
that cut.
yeah, they want their you know what I mean.
Crooks.
Exactly, they want the cut, but it's still, the whole idea of it is still forming. It said it started right now in January,
Yeah,
2022. So, see how that goes. You know what I mean? So, how many people are gonna see the differences in that, and how it's really gonna work? How are you gonna differentiate what's like e-commerce, like what I do, or
yeah.
it's something I just want to send, $20 for gas or something, or to a friend, hey, lend $20, but we'll see how that works, so it'll be developing and in more of our podcasts as we go along. So
Absolutely. And again, just to go back, Brian, top two platforms that you use, right, for crypto investments. What are those?
Crypto top number one is going to be crypto.com. It's my favorite all time. And then Coinbase is my second. I like Coinbase. It's just crypto.com was ahead with that debit card when
Yeah,
it originally came out. And I just like their interface and everything. So I always have to say crypto.com is my favorite, top of the line. Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, from my end, the very first one would be crypto.com, right?
Mm.
And it's simply because when I got onto the platform for the very first time, it was just so easy for me to navigate. It was easy for me to understand, first of all, how to load money onto the platform. Very easy
Absolutely.
to use my debit card, right, to fund it. And it was just so smooth.
Right.
I had initially tried Coinbase. It was just a little bit too overwhelming for me. Quite a lot of coins, quite a lot going on. And again, for a beginner, like me at that time, it was just kind of challenging. So when crypto.com came around, I was like, oh wow, maybe it's my time to actually check this out. But there's one thing that I would always say, right? My second is Robinhood. And that's
Mm.
simply because Robinhood was just as easy for me to navigate, to explore, just like anything. If for some reason Robinhood starts getting more cryptocurrencies, there's no doubt that I am jumping ship to
Oh,
Robinhood
absolutely.
consistently. And that's because I am still dabbling in stocks, which
Mm.
I don't want to get too far away from. So any platform that would offer me both, I will definitely be on that platform for quite a long time. So that's just me. And again,
Oh, for sure.
it's a market that is opening up. There's quite a lot that is happening. So there's no so if anybody is overwhelmed, they shouldn't feel bad. They are not alone. So I am here as well. So they can drop me a note or comment, below and let me know how they feel about, the cryptocurrency or blockchain or NFTs, right? So there's a lot that is happening. But again, I just want you guys to kind of, if Emilio, if you can repeat what exactly you said about the impact of the government coming in and putting some of this levy. To me, it might be them actually wanting to play fair, coming in and be part of the ecosystem. But to others, it might mean something else. What's your thought here before we take our first break?
yeah, honestly, I see that they've seen the algorithms, which is what we, everything is based on the algorithm. So they're seeing that so much money just fluctuates, going up, down. It's moving from one place to another, a wallet to a wallet. So I think they just really want to be part of it. And it's like we
Yeah.
discussed it on the first episode. Is well, Salvador's doing. They don't want to fall behind, so they want to be the front runners of what's going on with the crypto world, and they
Hmm.
are the front runners. You know what I mean? So, I just basically they don't want to be left, behind. It's just a matter of time. Things are moving.
Yeah.
I'm moving. You know what I mean? It's like it's a matter of time. It's like we gotta get the action now. It's 2022. Let's get it done now. You know what I mean? So that,
Absolutely.
you know.
And again, this is just our way to say welcome again to our audience. Our show is a 30-minute show We have these breaks that are going to be, taking place every 10 minutes. But, before we take this first break, I just want to give just a little hint of what's going to happen within the next second part of the show. Brian is going to be kind of giving us some sort of a rundown, a high level rundown of how you can create an account on crypto.com. So, again, stay tuned. Please subscribe to the show, leave us your comments, your feedback, and we will be back. All right. Welcome back, guys. And again, this is the Creative Minds. And during this segment, we are going to be hearing from Brian, who is going to be, telling us how you can go about creating an account on one of the crypto currency platforms. And that's going to be crypto.com. Brian, please take it away. I'm
Okay.
very curious about this right now.
Absolutely. This is my thing I love. So
Yeah.
everybody on this platform, you guys will see crypto.com right here. And so currently right now, we only have the app versions that are available in the iOS store and Google Play Store. You can't really access this network on the PC yet, but for now it's just in those two different Play stores right now. So I have the app and I'm showing you guys this through my personal phone. So I've kind of muted out my balances and stuff like that just so you guys can see everything. But this is definitely the home page. In order to sign up for an account, you're going to need, your driver's license, social security number, or tax identification number in order to be let onto the platform. And it's very similar to any other platform. Don't be a little nervous just because it's an app. It's an official app. There's plenty of different affiliated organizations that trust crypto.com. And so it's no problem giving your tax information or your social security in order to get an account. It's just like setting up a bank account. So and in addition to that, crypto.com is also going to ask you to take a photo of yourself, and then that'll be a 24-hour waiting period in order for the account creation method to be actually implemented on the platform. So you'll receive an email 24 hours later verifying that your account is ready to be used. So I kind of skipped past that part, but that's initially what you guys are going to need in order to get in the crypto.com account. So here on the home page, and I'm going to highlight everything while I'm moving. So you're going to see the home page. You can basically set up all your favorite crypto coins that you want to see. So I just set up Bitcoin right now, BNB, Cardano, and then my favorite coin, which is crypto.com. So this particular platform has a home coin, or I call it the network coin, and that coin is called CRO or Crow. So if you buy into Crow, that means you're basically buying into the platform, and that says that you want to invest into the platform to make sure that it's going to be what you want to be on. So crypto.com is my most held coin that I have on the platform, and that's what you're going to mainly need to get the full benefits of having an account. So next, I'm going to show you the account page, and this will display your balance, the different cryptos that you can purchase inside of your wallet. Me, I have a lot of crypto.com coin and then the USD stable coin. So I'm going to explain what a stable coin is. So a stable coin is basically a coin that's going to be pegged to the United States dollar, or one for one. So that's basically, if you don't want to deal with the fluctuations of like Bitcoin and Ethereum and crypto.com coin, how it goes up and down, if fluctuates high and low. If you just want to buy a straight stable coin and it stays a dollar, and that's basically it. I would tell beginners and newcomers, just purchase the USDC coin, which is right here. This coin right here. It's a straight US dollar. This is what I use as my main gear of saving. So a savings account. So if you think of a savings account in any type of bank, whether it be Wells Fargo, USAA, JP Morgan Chase, they're going to have a savings account, CDs, stuff like that, where they give you a certain amount of interest on your particular money that you have in there. So for crypto.com, if you just want to invest in stable coins and earn actual good interest, because most banks are only going to give you anywhere from 0.15 to 0.25 percent of interest every year, which is technically robbing you because inflation is getting you at least 8% a year. So what crypto.com does, you can basically purchase a stable coin, and so if you put $10,000 worth of a stable coin into USD coin, it's going to stay $10,000. It's not going to fluctuate. It's not going to go up and down. That's the best way I can explain it. If you buy crypto.com Pro coin, which is pegged right now at 50 cents, and that coin can go up to $1, $200, and also back down to zero. So for newcomers, I recommend people purchase the USDC coin just to get their feet wet with crypto. So as far as the different functions of crypto.com as well, I'm going to show you this particular aspect with crypto.com's CRO staking. So if you purchase CRO, you're going to be able to stake crypto.com's CRO onto the platform, providing liquidity to the program. And so all you do is hit CRO stake, and then you get to see the different card amounts that it's going to be worth what you stake. So if you have $400 worth of CRO, you get benefits for staking on the platform. So you get 100% Spotify, 100% back on your Spotify account if you have one, and also 1% back with the crypto.com debit card. On the next page, if you get $4,000 worth of CRO, you get 100% cash back, Spotify paid for, and your full Netflix account paid for. Additional card rewards, you get to stay in the airport lounge if you're a traveler. And then for the $4,000 worth of CRO that you have staked, you'll get 10% back every week, 10% back a year of CRO back to you just for staking on the platform. That's the best rate for the crypto earn and any of the credit cards. So the tier that I'm in right now is going to be the $40,000 worth of CRO. I've been in CRO for a long time. So the benefits you get right now, Spotify, Netflix, Amazon Prime paid for, 12% back on all your CRO stakes, and then you get the debit card, which gives you 5% cash back on all your purchases. So if you want to pay like your cell phone bill, anything like that, you're going to get 5% back in cash back in CRO with every purchase that you get. And then you have your higher tier for the whales, the super rich, $400,000 worth of CRO, and those exact same benefits. And then you get the black crypto.com debit card. These two cards are very competitive because you won't find a debit or a credit card that will give you higher than 3% cash back on any of your purchases. So these two cards, I would say, are my main tiers that I want to get to. So I'm already here and I want to get to the next one. So just think about those purchases and those different types of cards if you want to get staked onto the actual platform. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys of a live example of if you want to purchase USDC coin and be able to stake it on the platform and actually earn interest on your money that's competitive. So you're going to go down here, you're going to hit the crypto.com button right here for the lion. So I'm going to hit that button for you, and it's going to bring you to the actual trade window. And then we're going to go down here to the finance and earn tab right here. And so the finance and earn, this is basically where you will stake any of your crypto.com coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC coin, CRO, any of those things. So this little amount right here, if you hit the question mark, it'll tell you how much interest you can get based off the different coins that you own. So a brand new person is going to have Ruby or below because you basically don't have any CRO staked onto the platform. So when I say that there's benefits of staking CRO onto the platform, you get higher tier levels. As an example, I just put the Jade or Indigo above. You get higher tiers of interest on all the different coins. So again, it shows you all the different coins right here that you can stake on the platform. There's a lot of coins. And then if you come down here to the bottom, you'll see the minimum deposit amounts for the different coins that you have to have. For CRO, the minimum deposit for CRO to earn interest on it is 5,000 CRO. And the example that I'm going to be doing is USDC, which is the stable coin. So you have to have a minimum of $250, which is 250 USDC coins to be able to stake on the platform. So I'm going to show you guys that right here. As you can see, is USDC 250. You're going to need that in order to be able to stake on the platform. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what you would do. So you're going to go back to this crypto earn page. You're going to hit the plus sign right over here at the top up here. And again, it's going to bring up your cryptocurrency that you want to stake. In my wallet, I have USDC coin just sitting inside of my wallet doing nothing. So I'm going to tap USDC. And then these are the different terms of interest that you're going to be able to gain by staking on the platform. So like I said before, USDC is stable, 1-to-1. One United States dollar is going to give you one coin. There's not going to be any up and down, flexible, or nothing like that going up and down for your coin. So for me, a newcomer, I would tell them to invest in the flexible earn just to see the type of interest you're going to be able to get. You can earn 8%, and this is just off a brand new person coming into the platform. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take that back. If you're a brand new person coming onto the platform and you don't have Crow staked already, your interest is going to be 6, 8, and 10. Now, if you're a person like me who has Crow already staked on the platform, you're going to get the 8, 10, and 12%. So with the flexible, what I recommend to most people, that way you can take it out, sell it if you have to pay a bill or do anything like that, because I treat this platform as my savings account. So I stake my coins on this platform. So I would recommend everybody use the flexible portion. So if you don't have any stake coins, it's going to be 6% for everybody else. So we're just going to hit flexible here, and then you're going to hit continue. You got to understand that this is governedbycrypto.com earn, and then the different, it's not legal tender. It's basically not backed by the U.S. government. So these are crypto.com coins that you're sponsoring. So you're going to hit continue as well. And then this is at the bottom, you can see my amount of USDC that I have staked on the platform. So I'm going to stake 250 on here. So I'm staking 250 USDC. I'm going to deposit 250 DC. And then that's going to be my term up here. The amount of USDC that I have is going to be flexible, 8% APR. And then the method is going to be inside of the USDC wallet. I'm going to click confirm down here at the bottom. Confirm. Oh, I timed it out. Sorry, I was talking too much. Let me keep it more time. Same thing. I'll hit confirm. Do my thing. Passcode. And there it is. You staked 250 USDC onto the platform.
Boom.
I'm sorry. You guys got any questions?
No. I just said just like that.
Yeah, just like that. And then let me refresh, and then it should pop up in a second. Let me see. You know what, Drew? I might have to show my balances just because it won't show it. But this is where it would show up. It will show up right here under your coins.
Yeah.
As you can see inside of my wallet, it's not here anymore. So let me refresh that. No technical issues. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so now it's staked onto the platform, and you're going to earn 8% for the entire year, 365 days. And you can withdraw this amount at any time by hitting the withdraw button right here. And that's it. And it's going to ask you to withdraw, confirm it, and then you have your money right back into your wallet. And that's it. And then you earn that interest. So a bank, as we said before, is only going to give you 0.15% up to 0.25%. Here you're getting 8% or 6%, depending on how much Crow you have staked onto the platform, just initially. Automatically, putting up a fight against inflation. Your money's just sitting in an account, just getting eaten away by inflation. So we're trying to beat that. And then you can turn this into a type of passive income, depending on the type of amount of money that you do stake onto the platform.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Brian, man. That was so informational, so educational. I think I am going to have to watch this video over and over again.
Absolutely.
Emilio, what I saw you were really thinking and you are zoned in. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I really enjoy this platform. It's just so many different benefits, and and this is just, I just think of crypto.com as a savings account. So, but other people I've watched and learned from, they use this, they put their money here, and they really use that interest and put a lot of money in there, and it just builds and it pays for little things, anniversaries, trips, stuff like that, or just turn it into a passive income, because that interest you're not going to find anywhere else. There's no one else being competitive enough aside from the sector of crypto and in the stock market that's going to give you these type of returns. Leaving your money in your bank account at this point, that's like your grandfather's old way of thinking. We got to evolve past of that. So you have to have
Absolutely.
your money inside the market or in crypto to be actually earning interest. Again, not financial advice, but it's just, this is what
Yeah.
the time that we're living in. You
and,
got
and,
to
and
evolve.
that's
Absolutely.
and that's basically what the banks are doing anyways. Once we do open up our CDs accounts and different accounts with the bank, is what they're doing. They're actually going to these types of you know platforms, or even platforms that they already have in place for themselves to gain more money. It's just like they're using our money to gain more money, but
Yeah.
now we have in our possessions, in our hand,
Hmm.
to be able to do the same thing that the banks do, or even more. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it. And what you just showed right now with crypto.com is that we're able to do it ourselves. And man, that was a great presentation. Like he said, I'm gonna check it out again. Because I'm always learning, and I keep learning. You know what I mean? The thing is to
Yeah.
get in there and just learning, like how we're talking about like the different like cards that they have, like the rubies, and if you want to have, you have to have like et cetera, to get the all the way to the black card, you know.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
it's all a
It's something
learning
to
curve,
strive
man.
for.
It's all a
Absolutely.
learning curve. The thing is just to go at it and just keep doing it. Just how I first started with just like $20, and then just kept putting five and kept going here, and then it just expanded to like, I mean, that's how we all get, something new.
Yep.
We just want to dump money.
It's never too small to start.
Never
It's
too
never too
small.
small.
Never
Never
too
too small.
small. Right? It could
Never.
be $5, $10,
All you need is a
whatever
seed.
you could
A
start with.
seed. That's it.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
like I said before, guys, we're really early in crypto. Like we are not behind the ball at all. Like if you get in now, you're going to be ahead of the game, ahead
Yep.
of everybody. This is gonna evolve the world. It's gonna make the banks more competitive in order to be able to provide actual interest to all of his customers. And like me, I remember having a Bank of America account, and then you'd have the daily monthly maintenance fees that they were charging for you keeping your money there. They're like, think about that today. They're still doing this today. They'll take $5 out of your account, of your savings account,
Yep.
just for monthly maintenance fees when inflation's already eating up your money and they're already not
Absolutely.
giving you any
Yeah.
interest whatsoever anyway. So the
Yeah.
banks are kind of distilling from us at this point. So we gotta evolve like our thinking. And then we're the first generation that has this different opportunity to be able to invest our money like this. So we should take advantage of it for sure.
Yeah, and now that they know that they know that we know that they're taking advantage of us.
Yep.
They're now at the point where I've seen some of the statements where it tells me, hey, you have a reoccurrent money that's being transferred, and we can
Oh yeah.
offer the same thing. So now they're
Yep.
offering the same thing now because they see all the money that's going out to these different platforms. And like I said, I've seen it a few times already. Hey, we see that is going to the Robinhood app or such and
Oh
such.
yeah.
We could offer the same thing, but they don't want to fall behind. You give me,
Yeah.
so
That's
like
right.
I said,
Yeah.
they don't want to fall behind. We don't want to fall behind either. All it takes is like
That's
$5,
correct.
$10.
Absolutely.
I know it's hard out there right now with the paychecks to paychecks. Everybody goes through it. There's at one point in life that somebody, unless you're lucky or something, that you'll go through like the paycheck to paycheck. But all it takes is just $5. All it
That's right.
takes is just
Yeah.
$10. Just
Yep.
don't go get that frat. Don't go get that beer. Don't go get those
Go
chips.
get that
You
coffee,
know,
man.
yeah.
Put it
So
into crypto, right?
exactly, just put it into crypto. You gotta start
Hey.
somewhere, man. I'm just happy I started. Honestly,
Yep.
I'm happy I started. I started with my wife too. I got some for my. You can even open up for your kids. Certain
Mm.
things that you can open up. For your kids. So it's something
Yep.
that I've looked into also. So we gotta change the way we move, the way we're able to do things for our kids. You get me? Because I didn't have
Mm.
that understanding of money. Nobody taught me how. You got to put your money here to make it work, and but luckily enough, here we are now. In the
Yep.
21st century, and then learning this and how to do this. We're at the right time, I believe. I
Oh,
believe
for
we're
sure.
at the right time to be
Absolutely.
at.
Yep.
Hopefully
And
everybody's on board.
yeah, no, definitely. And again, we are basically getting to the end of our show. This time runs so fast, but
Yeah.
One
Okay.
thing that we are gonna have to tell our audience, is that they should please leave comments, right? Subscribe. Let us
Yeah.
know what they think. We are not experts here. We are basically the average person that is basically learning about these platforms, that is basically trying to figure out how do we make some passive income, right? There are
Yeah.
good days and there are bad days. There are days that
Yeah.
the stock or the currency goes up, there are days that it goes down. So it's just like any other type of investment, but it's for sure that this is the future. Nobody wants to be left behind. So think about it as the .com era, that people were thinking, oh, wait a minute, what in the world is this? It's the same thing. This is a .com of our generation. So we
Yeah.
basically want to be able to make sure that we don't let the boat sail without us being on it. So before we actually sign off, guys, there's one thing that I just want us to talk very, very briefly. Now, where do you guys get your crypto information, crypto news from? And how do you track? Like, what do you use to track? Let's take 2 minutes, 1 minute each, and just discuss this quickly. Emilio, where do you get your crypto news from?
Yeah, one of the crypto news that I get, it's through Robinhood. Robinhood has two things. They have where they send you emails going based on what's going on, who's up, who's down, Bitcoin, how they're doing, Ethereum. The next thing is they have a podcast also with the same kind of information, but for the people that don't look at their emails, it's a good way, in the podcast that they have for Robinhood. And just listen to what they're saying. After you hear of what's going on, just go on and do your research. Just go online. Just check it out. See what's going on. But yeah, that's one of my things is Robinhood. I
Awesome.
also go to you know Instagram. They have many different information that's just flowing. You just kind of
Yeah,
read to them and see what kind of what triggers you. Which one you like. And just dive into that one. But yeah, those
awesome.
are different.
Brian,
I actually believe that Coinbase has a really good interface as far as whenever they bring out a new coin, they'll they'll actually explain what that coin's purpose is and actually give you a little bit of it. So I do enjoy crypto. No, I'm sorry, Coinbase's actual tutorial system that they have as well. Crypto.com actually has a lot of the coins on there, and then it also links you to the white paper that also tells you what the
yeah,
coin's function is as well. So it just tells you like Crypto.com's crow their utility for what the platform coin is doing. Like where is it being going? Like an example, like hey, Crypto.com, the investments were used to rename the Staples Center into Crypto.com
yeah,
Center. It just tells you the
right, yeah,
different platforms, what you get cash back. Those are the things I like. Look, I love reading the articles about stuff, and then I got my favorite YouTube channels. There's a
awesome.
lot, but
Yeah,
mainly those platforms, the direct platforms like Coinbase has good tutorials on there for you to
yeah.
learn crypto.
No, sounds good. Yeah, I mean, for me, just like Emilio said, Instagram, I kind of follow a few people, on there that are all channels, right? That are always talking about crypto, just to see what exactly is happening, just to be in the know. But one other platform that I have seen or that I have gathered some good information from is cryptonews.com. It actually is a good resource that puts together everything from Ethereum to Bitcoin to crypto to blockchain. We can also talk about NFTs. So there's everything that has to deal with everything that we are talking about. Whether it's crypto, the investments, the news, what's happening. Even they have a very nice price tracker that can actually tell you from which platform that you can actually buy your coin at the best rate. So it's on cryptonews.com/price-tracker. If you go there, it's one of the tabs. You just need to just check on it, and you can see different coins or different platforms where to buy, your crypto, currency and everything. But all the same, guys, we are at the end of our show today. It's been great. Always a good time chatting with you guys just to kind of see what's happening out there. We are going to have another chance again next week. Any word, for our folks, guys? Last couple of seconds.
Nope, just invest in
That's it.
crypto.
Just hit the link, subscribe. That's it. And then just keep looking our, just tell everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know, comment, share. We want to know, we want to get feedback. And if you want to be part of our show, just let us know on our YouTube channel, and we would love to invite you. Until then, it's goodbye from Creative Minds, and talk to you guys next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Have a good one.